Hi, my name is Marty Plecky. Today I'm working on a Ryobi 40 volt lithium ion battery pack. It's this one right here. It's was left outside for an extended period of time, and when that happens, many times the corrosion on the battery management system circuit board makes it so that that battery pack doesn't work anymore. I'm going to show you what I mean. I took the case apart, and this is the circuit board for it. You can see some corrosion right here, although that really wouldn't have been a problem if it was just that minor. But you can see that these screws are corroded so that all the zinc is gone. There's spots in here where there's corrosion on the circuit board also. Yeah, right there. This circuit board looks as bad as it does also because I've desoldered it from the battery pack. And it's not an easy job. It took me probably a half an hour. Part of that is because I'm not all that good at it. But the other part too is these whopping gobs of solder. They take forever to melt with a with a soldering gun like this. So much heat is going through it. The underlying material under the board gets the plastic melts. It's just a mess. But I did finally get it out by unsoldering the ones on this side here, and then further on, and then I just pried it up until the circuit broke. There's no saving this circuit board at all. If I was any good, I might have been able to repair this thing in situ, but I'm not that good at repairing electronics. Some simple stuff I can do, but something as complicated as this circuit board, not so much. And the battery pack still has good batteries in it. So what I did was I went online and got a replacement battery management system board. That's this one right here from Amazon. It's made in China. These guys connect to the various spots on the battery pack, like here, that's the battery negative, here, battery positive, and then these spots right here are where the individual leads from this get attached for charging the battery when it needs to be charged. So these two right here, this one and this one, go right here. So some of these holes don't line up. These two here need to be bent to fit into here. So I'm going to do what's necessary to make this board work. And I'm pretty sure that even though it may not be the exact replacement for this battery pack, it's still 40 volts. It's still the same type of batteries, and I think it'll work. I'll show that these batteries are good. So here's the minus, and here's the first set of parallel cells, and they're reading 3.78. And here's the second set, 3.8. Here's the third set. Here's the fourth set. Rather than try and fiddle with the probes, it'll just say a minus. And then here's the fifth set. So for a total voltage of 20 volts, so it's a 40 volt battery pack. And it's the same thing on the other side. So there's the minus on this side, and here's the all five sets. I used a variety of tools to get the tabs here lined up like I want. And what I did for these little guys is I took off the tab here, or the little piece of plastic here, away so that I could bend this down like this. And then when I solder here, the board won't be touching these things. Now, this side of the board doesn't have any connections, but I don't want anything to be rubbing either. So for these two, I bent them around, and here's the variety of tools. This is, small pliers, small wire cutter. I used this chisel to scrape off the spot right there so that this tab could fit flush. Here's another wrinkle on this new circuit board. This guy here is shorter. The old one is shorter than the new one. And what I'll have to do is all the way down here, right there, I'll have to nibble that out so that the longer board will fit in and line up with these lights and this push button. I have all the tabs in place. I had to bend them a little bit to get it in the right location for the circuit board to fit on it. So there's the circuit board, and the charge indicates that the battery needs to be charged, which is a good thing because I'd rather have it toward the bottom end of the charge while I'm doing all this work on it. Anyway, I've got this way down there. I've got those tabs that keep this thing from going down. I got those chiseled out, and it fits right. I have the main battery charging contactor soldered on, and it looks okay. I did an okay job on that. Now, this is the way this plug goes into the receptacle. You can see that the pins are toward the bottom of the receptacle. And here's the bottom of the plug. So it goes this way. So this is number 1. 1, 3, 2, and 4. That's how these are lined up. So I'm going to solder this guy right here. 1, 3. So here's 1, 3, 2, and 4. We're all set. Before making these soldering connections, because they're so hard to take off, I thought I'd test this thing out. So the charger is functioning in a way that says it's charging, and the battery here, the battery lights are indicating it's charging too. So I think I've done a pretty decent job on this guy. If you get something from this video, press the like icon, and it would be great if you subscribed. Subscribing just allows you to be notified when I make a new video. So this battery is 3/4 charged, but I'll put it back on the charger when I'm done with the solder connections here. There's 2 more solder connections to make. Yeah, those turned out pretty nice. Remember to like and subscribe, and it would be great too if you put in some questions. I don't get many questions because I don't know, maybe the videos are pretty good or self-explanatory anyhow. I don't mind answering them because I don't get that many. So right now I'm going to put the top on, and this battery pack will be ready to deliver. So Mark, my first son-in-law, and I are out in the backyard getting ready to check out the battery. Mark,
All right, here we are, fully charged. I think you guys can see that, yes?
Nice.
Nice, excellent. Gonna put this on a Ryobi lawn and leaf blower. See if it works. I mean, of course it'll work. You ready?
Full power, folks. Be sure to like and subscribe and leave some comments if you like. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.